As somebody working with a dynamic authorization vendor, how would you say dynamic authorization is different, and what does it bring to a successful zero trust implementation?
Sure. Yeah, you're right. I mean, everybody that has a security product out there probably has a story to tell which connects it to zero trust. And probably a lot of them are right in the sense because zero trust, just by the nature of how you define it, it's a rather loose term.
Right.
It can mean a lot to a lot of different people, and it means a lot to different environments you're working in. So if you're just looking at different maturity levels, again, probably you start off with a very simple trust model, which talks about network segmentation, which is what it used to be a few years ago. But you can see that over the last few years, that has gone beyond that, and it's gone beyond the pure deperimeterization concept that the Jericho Forum came out with decades ago, and then the kind of network authorization which came and followed after that. It's getting more and more clear, it's becoming more and more clear that you need to think about zero trust in a holistic viewpoint across networks, across applications, and all the way probably even to data, because at the end of it, what you're protecting is not just the network, you're protecting is your applications, your APIs, and at the end of it, the data as well. So within that context, authorization has got this unique role because it's central to anything that happens within that security defined environment. When you're trying to access something, or when your customer is trying to access something, you're going to have to make a decision about whether that access should be allowed or not. And at the end of it, the security of your service, the security of the environment is defined by that. And authorization is core to that, and that becomes just so much more integral to core zero trust because of that. And dynamic authorization then is very, very interesting because that dynamic nature of that authorization is what is so core to zero trust, because zero trust keeps saying, keep doing your authentication and your authorization, because that's what changes. The context changes, and you cannot rely on something which was computed 6 months ago, even 1 day ago, but you need to dynamically look at all the environmental changes, the context behind your access, and make decisions based on that.